Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. I want to say a big thank you to all my new subscribers, to all my returning subscribers and all those of you that have been engaging with my videos. I say a big thank you to you guys. You guys are awesome. And to those of you that are visiting my channel for the first time, my name is Felix. On this channel, I talk about opportunities abroad. I talk about opportunities via study route and occasionally via work route. I talk about fully funded scholarships, partial scholarships. I talk about uh, no tuition universities, cheap universities, budget friendly countries. So, guys, if information like these are what you're in search of, I want to assure you that you're on the right place. All you need to do is just to join the family. And how can you do so? You do so by subscribing to my channel. Just hit on the subscribe button that is below the video. It's simple and it's free. By so doing, you will join the list of those that usually receive notification each time I upload a new video. Like I keep encouraging us, you never can tell the video that will work out for you. The truth is, all the videos that is posted here may not be meant for everyone. That's the truth. I could post a video that some of you, the courses you applied, this school, the particular school I make video on may not be offering it. You understand? So that's why you need to be consistent because you never can tell when the opportunity that will benefit you will come. So you just have to get your hands dirty. You need to keep trying and keep trying. And it is my earnest prayer that God is going to grant you your heart desires. So, guys, today I'm bringing a video that covers lots of the packages I just talked about. They offer you fully funded scholarship. In other words, you are not paying for tuition, accommodation, and stuff like that. Also, another reason why you should consider this school is the fact that the tuition is very cheap, at least compared to most European countries and other universities. I think if you are applying to undergraduate, your school fee ranges from about 1,000 to about 2,600 euros thereabout per year, not per semester. So you could see it's cheap. They have both undergraduate, masters, and PhD programs, and they have lots of programs in these undergraduate, masters, and PhD. So guys, this is something I really think you should consider, and you don't need to bug yourself about the hassle of IELTS if you don't have one, provided you can prove that your undergraduate was done or your secondary education was taught the language of instruction was English. If you have a proficiency certificate from your school, I think you are very good to go. Then also another reason why I think this country should be really considered is because it's a budget-friendly country compared to other European countries. The proof of fund you need for this country is just about 2,500 euros. Yes. So your tuition and your tuition for a year and your proof of fund for your proof of fund for a year is 5,000 euros, and this country permits you to work. So as a student, you are permitted to work. Okay, if I remember vividly, I think about 20, is it 20 to 30 hours per week? Let's even say 20 because I'm not too sure. I know it's not less than 20 hours per week. You can relocate with your family if you so wish, provided you have a sufficient fund to prove. So, guys, this is a very good opportunity for those of us that have some fund, even if you don't get the scholarship. I think if you have some fund, good this is a good country you want to consider. Yes, guys. Another reason why I think you should consider this university is they have very high acceptance rate. Yes, so we'll be checking it out. So without wasting much of our time, I'm going to take us through the application process and how to submit an application and how to apply for scholarship. Applying for the scholarship is not too tedious. Another good thing, the application process is very simple. So, guys, let's commence. Before we start, I just want to show us this information about the university. So, it's located here in Romania, and you can see they have 80% acceptance rate. You could check out the tuition. The tuition for this particular university is about 1,000 euros for foreigners if you're applying to a bachelor's degree, and between 1,000 depending on the course you're applying, please. So let's get that clearly to about 2,631 euros. This is in dollars. I think it's about 2,500 thereabout euros, depending on the program you're applying to. And so that is it. For the scholarship, let's begin with the scholarship. They offer a scholarship called Polytechnical Excellence Scholarship. The name of the university is National University of Science and Technology of Polytechnical Bucharest. So let's just take our time to read. The program is dedicated to international students from non-EU countries, as well as of states that are not part of the European Union area. So the recruitment and selection of the foreign student is carried out by means of diplomatic missions and with the support of the ministries of education and foreign affairs from the countries of origin of the students and based on letters of recommendation. So what this school does when you apply to them, they send part of your application to Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and it is the Ministry of Foreign Affairs that we end up nominating you after they've seen the qualification, the quality of your application. They will nominate you for a scholarship. So that's how this particular scholarship works. You apply, you submit everything you need to apply. The university submits your document to Ministry of Education. Ministry of Education certify if you are to be given a scholarship or not. So remember, if you are not given a scholarship, if you can afford the tuition fee, I think it's still a good option. So scholarship granting criteria, they say to meet the criteria conditions uh, to benefit from special scholarship, the student should meet in a cumulative manner the following specific requirements. To meet the criteria condition according to the methodology, so I'm going to right click this and open in a new tab. I've already downloaded it. It's a PDF file. During high school, candidate must have completed courses to the field they wish to pursue. Then to have special education performance, prizes at various competitions, Olympiads, etc. So if you have participated in competition, uh, various type of competitions, and you did well with proof of certificate, you can prove that you've attended various competition or Olympiads, then you are a very good candidate for this particular scholarship. Then active participation in extracurricular and volunteer activities, then you are not a Romanian citizen, are not member of diplomatic corps, applicant must be officially nominated through diplomatic channel by our authorized partner. So the partner they are dealing with is the Ministry of Foreign, is it Ministry of Foreign Affairs or Ministry of Education that we saw earlier? One of the two. Then applicants must be under the age of 35 as of December 31 in the year of the nomination. Mind you, this is just for the scholarship. For admission, there is no age limit for admission. So let me open to that file before I show you how to apply. Uh, on page 3, there are lots of information there. I will just focus on page 3. Scholarships are awarded on the basis of a file competition which is carried out as follows. So this file competition is nothing but the application that the documents you'll be submitting alongside with your application when you are applying to this particular university. So guys, they said, hey, the complete file is uploaded to this. I'm going to copy this, or okay, it's a hyperlink. So once you click on that, it's going to open in your web browser. So I'll click on that. It has opened in my web browser. We'll come back to it. Then the candidate eligibility is certified. I think we've already talked about this. Uh, please just read it. The candidate eligibility is certified. That is the methodology for admission to studies and tuition of foreign citizens from a non-EU state. So we have already talked about this. The file is analyzed by a committee appointed by the executive officers of the university's board of directors. The ranking of the file will be assessed on the criteria included in Annex 1 to the methodology. So please take your time to read all these things. Look for where you have those Annex 1, Annex 2, and the rest of them like that to get a clear understanding of what this particular scholarship is all about. So I just want to draw our attention to the application portal here. So we've already talked about what the scholarship is all about. So this article at 12, the application file will have the following documents. It will have all these. Take your time to read all the documents. I will show you how to obtain the documents shortly. Then, okay, it must have your letter of recommendation, CV in English or in French. So you can take your time to go through the evaluation process. Everything you need to know about the scholarship is here. It's a 9-page. All I just did was to take some extract from page 3 because of our time. So please take your time to study this document very well and try to understand what the is required of you. So I'll go back to my web browser. And on my web browser, uh, okay, so from here, you can just come to these admissions, under admission, applied, student from non-EU countries. I'll right click and open in a new tab, and it brings me to this particular page. So that's another way of navigating the portal. So you can come back here. This is the link that was on that PDF. So you can click here to still apply. Then since I already have it open in another tab, I don't need to bug my head. So these are the process. You have to choose the program, submit your file on the platform. So this is how you submit your file on the platform. They said the Polytechnic will submit the application file for admission to studies in the Romania to the in Romania to the Directorate General for International Relations and European Affairs of the Ministry of Education. Yes. So the minimum period of processing the application is 30 days. If positive decision is reached by the ministry, a letter of acceptance to study is issued and sent to Polytechnical Bucharest and at the diplomatic mission. Then they say to obtain your visa. Once you receive the letter of acceptance, apply for student visa in your country of origin at the diplomatic mission. You need to provide proof of financial means, and this is at least 2,500 euros in your bank account. So you see, guys, this is a very cheap proof of fund, and proof of accommodation, and proof of health insurance. So don't worry too much about this. We are going to see some question about this. The application period started by February 1st and is going to span through 31st of July 2024. So these are the admission processes. You can take your time to go through the admission process. And they said, I just want to take this. They said the minimum period for processing the application is 60 days. Don't forget, this is first going to their Ministry of Education. They will forward your file to your ministry, to their Ministry of Education. That may take up to 30 days maximum. Then after that, they may use another 30 days to inform you of all those stuffs. Then, if you are given an offer, you have to the next step is to confirm the place, your place of offer within 20 days by paying the tuition fee in advance for 1 year. Failure to pay the tuition fee will automatically result in the loss of your place, which will be filled by the next candidate. So, in other words, this school has reserve candidates, and if you fail to pay your tuition fee within the first 20 days of you receiving your offer, your admission will be cancelled. So for doctoral studies, this is very important. The first step is to obtain an approval from the prospective supervisor. So in other words, if you applied for a PhD, you have to navigate the university's website you have to look for a supervisor. The polytechnic or the university will not automatically provide a thesis supervisor for you. And this is very crucial for those applying to PhD studies in abroad. And most of the time, it is requested that you get a supervisor. And once you have a supervisor, your chances of getting the admission becomes very high. So let's go through to the application process now. So before you begin the application process, I want to advise, because for up till now you don't know the courses that are done in this university. On this how to apply, please download the practical guide. I've downloaded it. I'll quickly go through it. Then we see how to apply. This is how to apply. Remember, from here, if you don't, you may choose the wrong campus if you don't know where your program is located or where the course you are going to be doing. They have two campuses. If you don't choose the right campus, you may apply to the wrong campus. So to know the right campus, just download this practical guide, come here, open it. I'll just read some extract from the practical guide. Then okay, let me start with the faculties. So they have two faculties. That's two campuses. These are the campuses here and here. And under these campuses, they have Faculty of Electrical Engineering, Faculty of Energy Engineering, Faculty of Computers and Automatics, Faculty of Electronics. These are just the faculties. Take your time to read through them. Transport, Biotechnical Engineering, Applied Sciences, Entrepreneurship. Then for the second campus, that's where they have Faculty of Science, Physical Education and Informatics, Faculty of Mechanics and Technology, Faculty of Electronics, Communication and Computer. So these are the faculties. Take your time. So I'm going to scroll down to the admission requirement. So eligibility criteria. It is important for international students to carefully review the specific admission requirement of the university and program to which they apply to. Here's an overview of admission requirements. So the documents to confirm the citizen of European Union third state. Uh, Please just go through all this. For masters, you need your undergraduate diploma or its equivalent. That's if you have HND, you can apply. That's an equivalent of undergraduate. So if you're applying to a master's, let's say if you don't have an undergraduate, you have a HND, you can consider that. For PhD, you need your undergraduate, your master or its equivalent. Then for study programs in Romania, applicants, if you're applying for languages that are taught in Romania, uh, you need to go through, you need to have a proficiency in Romanian language. So that's it, guys. Then the entry requirement uh, for application for non-EU students to this is made through the apply platform. We are there. So the file upload scan, okay, file format. The file format you have to submit is your PDDF file and the name. Very good. This is very important, guys. Always stick to instruction. The naming system is clearly label each file with your name and then and the type of document. For example, use the format John Doe transcript. So you can see you name your file with your name, maybe your first name, your surname, and then the document. If it's a transcript, you put transcript. If it's your diploma certificate, you put diploma certificate. If it's your CV, John Doe CV. So these are the documents that you'll be required to submit your application form. You have to download the application form. I'll show you how to do that. Statement of document authenticity. I'll show you how to do that. Consent of processing personal information. I'll show you how to obtain all those forms. Declaration of commitment to pay the tuition fee. I'll show you how to get that. The copy of certified translation of your birth. You need your birth certificate, national identity card, copy of passport, copy a certified translation of your high school diploma. That's if you apply for bachelor's. Copy of certified transcript, copy and certified translation of the certificate of passing your high school, certificate of completion of the preparatory of Romanian class, or certificate of TOEFL, IELTS, then attesting that their knowledge of Romania, English, French, German language with a minimum of B1. So if your course will be taken in English, you need to either any one of these certificates, or if you don't have one of these, you can if you can prove that your study was taken in, what do you call it, in the English language. I think that is accepted in Romania as well. So then medical certificates. Then power of attorney if the application of the candidate is carried out by representative. So I believe if your application is going to be done yourself, you don't need this power of attorney. Then for masters, the same things is needed. For PhD, for masters, you just need copy of certified your bachelor's diploma or your HND diploma. Then copies and certified translation of your transcript. Then for PhD, these are all the things you need, very similar with all what we have read, talked about already. Then they said the outcome of your application will be assessed. Okay, then the next step, okay, we've seen this already. So let's go straight to how to apply. Now, this is how to apply. So let's assume the campus you're applying to is this first one. So you click on this. You are a non EU citizen. You click on this. Then let's say you're applying for maybe masters, you click on this. This is the application form. The first thing you want to do is download the application form. Yeah, it's very easy to fill. Download the statement of document authenticity. Then I think you have to print it, sign, and it's just a page. Then consent of processing personal data. Then declaration of commitment to pay tuition fee. I don't think this particular university has an application fee. Yes, I read about it on a post that they don't charge an application fee. However, why I did not specifically stated there was no application fee was because I did not see any information about it on their website. But I strongly believe there is no application fee. So I've not applied to this particular university before, and I did not do a demonstration. It's quite a tasking for me to be trying to apply to all these schools just to check out if there's an application fee or not. So I will not bring you guys uh, falsified information. Yes, uh, so that I will not bring you falsified information on purpose or by mistake. Certainly, I will not falsify information on purpose. But there are times whereby, sometimes the platforms where we get our information, the scholarship sites, like the scholarship site, I first of all came across this, stated clearly that there was no application fee. Uh-huh. So I've noticed I've made such mistake in one video about a school in the US, and one of my subscribers that applied to that school came to tell us there was an application fee. Ever since then, I'm careful about talking about application fee if I don't see it on the school's website myself. So, guys, so these are all the documents you'll be submitting. So make sure you download this one, two, three, four, these four forms, fill them, and get them ready. You could convert them to PDF format and follow the instruction that is here. So, in other words, this application form should carry your name, John Doe application form .pdf, isn't it? Because they said the instruction was that all your application, your files, the files you'll be uploading should be in PDF format. Sorry about that, guys. I have a little bit of cold. So you can now start your application. Uh, so the first thing you do is to, of course, study language. Your study language is in English, right? Choose your study domain. Okay, it seems I applied for masters, right? So you could choose electronics. Sorry, uh, uh, just choose. It must not be electronics. Let's say faculty of this. That choose your study program. Let's say I love computing and embedded system. So let's say this. The next thing is to go to next. In your next, okay, very good. We are at the next page now. All you need to do is to fill in all the information that is here. Once you fill it, you click on this agree, then this button will become enabled, right? And the last process, which is your step 3, is to upload all your documents. So I don't think you can access step 3 without each step is dependent on others. You cannot accept step 3 without finishing step 1. Step 3 is where you submit your document, you upload all your documents, and you hit on the submit button. So if there's an application fee, after you hit some of them, is after you hit the submit button. That you know, but I don't think there's that. Just apply, please. If there's no application fee, please, I will appreciate if one of you can share with us on the comment box that there is no application fee. Thank you, guys, and may God grant you success in Jesus' name. Thank you.